Notice how 10 minutes in a doctor's waiting room feels like an eternity, but 2 hours at a great concert pass in a flash. We usually brush this off as our brains playing a trick on us, but that stretching and shrinking of the clock points toward a deeper truth about reality. For centuries, science pictured time as a giant, invisible metronome, keeping a strict rhythm for the cosmos. This is physical time, a rigid container we live inside, a master schedule our wristwatches and calendars constantly try to keep up with. But modern physics is painting a different picture. That universal background clock does not exist. The universe is not a container we live inside. Without a master clock running the show, the way we think about the passing hours and our constant feeling of running out of them must change. To see what is actually going on, imagine a completely dark, silent room. There are no windows, no ticking clocks, and no changing seasons. Now, imagine a dancer steps into that dark space and begins to move. A dance is not a physical room the dancer steps into. The dance exists as a consequence of the movement itself. Every sweep of an arm and step across the floor creates the dance as it happens. If the dancer stops moving, the dance ceases to exist. The action builds the framework. This is the mechanism the universe uses to generate time. Let's take that idea and look at the fundamental building blocks of reality: atoms and planets. At the most basic level, everything in existence is in motion. Particles vibrate, atoms spin, and moons orbit. This visualization tracks moving particles and orbiting planets. As they intertwine, they form a flow called emergent time, the physical accumulation of these natural movements. A wristwatch uses turning gears to synchronize its mechanics with this worldly movement. A cooling cup of coffee, a dividing cell, and a shifting season are all independent physical processes. Each one creates its own time as it unfolds. Time does not push the universe forward. Instead, the moving and changing of the universe is what creates the progression of time. This means you are an active system made of overlapping physical cycles, rather than a passenger going along for the ride. Your heart beats a steady rhythm, your lungs expand and contract, your brain waves cycle impulses. Subjective time is how internal and external rhythms interact. Deeply engaged, they synchronize, moving smoothly together, and time vanishes. But in a waiting room, your mind races while the world is still. This friction makes time feel agonizingly slow. We live with physical time, the clocks and measurements. We are built of emergent time, the actual physical changes. And we feel subjective time, our personal synchronization with the world. Finding our focus and engaging with the world turns us into active participants in the creation of time.